I have the FHB03 fixture here. This is a 4-lamp T5 or T5HO. It's a high bay version of this fixture. To start, this is how you would receive the product right out of the box. And to remove the reflector is very simple. You just push 2 of the clips in, release the other side by doing the same thing. Do the same thing with the other side reflector. And you can see how the fixture is installed with already the ballast, all the sockets, everything is ready to go for you. In the event of having a application with occupancy sensors, you may get a connector that will have a 3rd pole. Okay, normally you would have the black and white, anywhere from 120 to 277 volts. Obviously, we provide also a grounding connection and a disconnect means required by code. This is what the other connector would look like if you only have an application with the hot and neutral. Again, all you do is like you push the center pin and release the connecting block. So supposedly you have your wiring completed. You're going to go ahead and install the reflectors with one side in place. Just push it in. Same thing with the other side. I also recommend peeling back just a little bit on the reflector, on the cover for the reflector, so therefore it's easier to remove once you have the fixture up in the air, and it prevents it making it dirty and thus eliminating another step in cleaning the reflector. Once that's all in place, it's good to go. A couple of ways you can mount this fixture. We have provided different methods. You can use a jack chain hookup right here. You can use a straightforward connection into the ceiling by means of screwing into the beam or the structure, and also a provision for the gripple hanging hardware. I'm going to show you how the gripple hardware works. And basically what you do is first loop this around into your mounting beam or whatever you have in the ceiling. Push it through the gripple. Just like that. Do the same thing with the other side. Don't worry so much about where you're going to be as far as the spacing, because you'll be able to move this across the ceiling. Just like that. Now you space it off just a little bit, insert that into the hole. Drop the white toggle in there. Push it back, insert that, push the white toggle into place. You now have one side hooked up, so you can freely work on the other side and do the same thing. Move back the connector, push it into place, push the white toggle in. Same thing with this, push it in. Drop the white toggle, you are now in place. Obviously you need to adjust it. You can do that by just lifting it on either side and move it where it needs to go. And the fixture is pretty much level and ready to go. Now this will be the time in which you would remove the cover for the reflector and install the lamps and be ready to go.